San Francisco's district attorney is questioning plans to change the way colleges and universities handle sexual assault cases. KPIX 5 political reporter Melissa Caen on their beef with the Trump administration. Melissa?
Yeah, today the San Francisco district attorney held a training on how to deal with campus sexual assault. But we wanted to know, is the current system working? Is it making sure people who are assaulted get justice, but also making sure those who are accused don't get railroaded? Right as the school year is beginning, a new policy from Education Secretary Betsy DeVos.
The truth is that the system established by the prior administration has failed too many students.
A 2011 directive from the Obama Justice Department lowered the standard of proof for sexual assault cases and often denied the accused the right to cross-examine witnesses or hear evidence against them. Opponents say they have created another class of victims, innocent students, mostly men, wrongly punished.
Every survivor of sexual misconduct must be taken seriously. Every student accused of sexual misconduct must know that guilt is not predetermined.
DeVos plans to toss out that 2011 directive and work with schools to create new guidelines. San Francisco District Attorney George Gascon is skeptical.
I think there's always room for improvement, right? So I'm not saying that what we had before is perfect, but I am concerned that the tone and the conversation that I'm hearing around this reopening this up is not necessarily, intended to move this forward and improve the system.
He says sexual assault cases handled on campus are not the same as criminal prosecutions.
The standard of proof is basically, is it more likely than not that this thing occurred, right? That's what is the standard for civil litigation. We don't want to go back to the prior years where people had this misplaced thing that this all has to be handled as if it was a criminal case.
I think it's really disinformation to say that there aren't protections for people who are accused of policy violations. There are protections. People are very careful about due process.
Denise Caramano is a campus sexual assault resources advocate at UCSF. She says the UC system is fair, that both sides are heard by a professional investigator, and there's a right to an appeal. Those appeals are handled by an outside law firm.
We're concerned with both parties, but we need justice for people who experience sexual assault.
Now, Caramagno says that she hopes the California legislature will step in and replace any provisions that DeVos eliminates.
There'll be some intense lobbying for that, I'm sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. But with this legislature, they're pretty eager to stick it to Trump, so they're probably pretty open to that.